Hmm. Look at practice. Shocking. All good. Dog gonna be like a. You didn't have practice the risk week. Hmm. Why does it feel like a first round pick, but it feel like a second round pick? Ah, so I don't do need to. I thought it was gonna be like a. Oh well. No worried. I thought we were gonna do some more stuff then. Hello.
It's week 2 of the NFL, where we've got two teams who used to call St. Louis home. It's the Rams and the Cardinals, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
The Cardinals defense ready to go to work following a poor performance in the loss last week. To throw is Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Play action. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a play fake it at Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Look at this Arizona defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them. and they get their first sack of the contest.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now we're going to get a stoppage here.
I was so close. I was so close.
The medical staff
So close to his first sack.
Take a look, and we will take a short. The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. They'll have to defend the short field here.
So close to his first sack.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Stafford. He'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. In motion, the tight end. Again, it's Stafford. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Stafford now to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams are able to end. The Arizona defense back onto the field. Now Stafford. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. First run now for Kyren Williams. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Well, if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The Arizona defense back onto the field. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Six yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Back to throw, Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They try the left side here with Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And some room to roam now. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
Now it's Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now 2nd and 3. Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee. The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. And they've had their struggles already in this first half. Down big early. Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Finally.
What I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his 1st NFL sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And the slot man goes in motion left. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was the visiting Niners who are able to come away with the road victory. Brock Purdy, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounce back from the defeat on opening weekend. From there, let's stay in the Midwest and head down to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Patrick Mahomes killing it. 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Drake May, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounce back from the defeat on opening weekend. We saw a fine performance in that first half from the running back, Kyron Williams. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys
The Arizona defense back onto the field, and they have not been at their best so far. They're down big here, 3rd quarter, as they try to rebound and get some stops. They start the second half here with Williams. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw is Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Stafford going to be taken in here by Nakua. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Stafford throwing quickly. Complete out wide. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. Throwing again is Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Operating from the gun, Stafford. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. And they're going to need to start slowing this offense down. They trail here 3rd quarter as this drive gets underway. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. 55 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing is Stafford. He'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down. Stafford looks to throw again.
And quickly into the hands of Robinson.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now Stafford. That's complete to his tight end Higbee. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter. Because he has such great skills, you want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Rams are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
That false start costly. Moves him back to the 9 now, first and goal. Again, it's Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Stafford now to throw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that will lead to a third and goal. Here's Stafford. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coverage was tight from Jalen Thompson. The Arizona defense back onto the field. And they're getting into must-stop territory. Down a couple of scores here in the fourth.
Now Stafford.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now we give up the middle to Williams.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Zaven Collins picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still...
The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Here's Stafford. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Play action. Stafford. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time. They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Kyron Williams, his second rushing touchdown on the year. The Arizona defense back onto the field, and they've been pretty well carved up to be front.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 98 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Williams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division. Which
I don't know. Should I just go at quarterback? I don't know. What the worst than playing at Cleveland? Alrighty, see you next week. Brandon.